Again, Gregg Bell, the News Tribune, after the Seahawks beat the Minnesota Vikings in their second preseason game. 20-13 was the final. It was 20-6 until deep into the fourth quarter when rookie safety Tedrick Thompson gave up another touchdown 2 times in 2 weeks. Now that's happened for that draft pick. Biggest story of the night, a couple of them. First, George Fant. Major knee injury, torn ACL in the second quarter when teammate Justin Britt, who was helping out left guard Luke Jokel on a pass block, jumped over the back of Jokel and the man he was blocking to avoid falling on him, but instead accidentally fell on the back of George Fant's right leg, tore the ACL. Pete Carroll said it's surgery, major injury, and it is probably Fant's season, 2017 season, is over before it even started. So now the Seahawks are back to square one on the offensive line. Do they move Jokel from left guard to left tackle? Jokel entered the league in 2013 as a second overall draft pick from Jacksonville to play left guard, to be a franchise left tackle, to be a franchise left tackle. He didn't pan out in Jacksonville at left tackle. This time last year, the Jaguars moved him to left guard, and that's where John Schneider said he thought Jokel has been at his best in the 5 games he played for Jacksonville last year at left guard before he had a season-ending knee injury. So do they move Jokel to left tackle where he has the most experience? Or do they keep Jokel at left guard and move someone like Ethan Posick, the rookie second-round pick who can play right tackle and right guard and center? He's done that already in training camp. Do they try him on the left side? One thing I don't think they're going to try is Reese Odhiambo. Reese Odhiambo, the draft pick from last year, came in, third-round pick from 2016, came into the game after Fant got hurt in the second quarter, held his own on the first play, I noticed, in the Minnesota pass rush, but then in the third quarter, allowed sacks on 2 of the first 3 plays of the second half when Travoy Boykin was the quarterback, and in the second play that Odhiambo allowed a sack, he was actually called for a holding as well. I don't think they're going to Odhiambo at left tackle. If they move Jokel to left tackle, then you have an opening at left guard. I asked Pete Carroll after the game, what about Jordan Roos? How's he been? The undrafted rookie from Purdue, whom the Seahawks gave a princely sum signing bonus of $20,000. That's rich money for undrafted rookie free agents. Carroll said Roos can very much play left guard for us. He said he can definitely play left guard for us. He seems like he fits in from what they've seen so far. Carroll said he didn't have an assessment of tonight's play from Roos. But Roos is an option if they move Jokel to left tackle, and I think that's what's going to happen first. They could also move Mark Lewinsky back to left guard where he played last year. Lewinsky is playing right guard now. He started tonight after Ode Abushi started last week. As you can tell, it's a flux. It's flucked up. The Seahawks offensive line right now. I guess I could say that at 12:30 in the morning on a Friday night. The starting offense looks sharp. Touchdown on the first drive thanks to Kason Williams' heroics. His 5th ridiculous catch in 5 quarters of preseason play on the opening drive. A one-handed grab from Russell Wilson, who caught it with his right hand down the sideline. Then he caught Wilson's 1-yard touchdown pass, a play after Jermaine Kearse couldn't make the same kind of play on a fade route jump ball on the right side. Williams did. Then, right after that, Williams run down on the ensuing kickoff, beat everyone else down, and made the tackle inside the 20-yard line. Those are plays that are going to have him moving up in the coach's hierarchy in wide receiver. I asked Kason Williams, former Husky wide receiver, after the game, you think you're getting noticed? And he looked at me and he smiled and said, a little bit. He's getting noticed quite a bit. Before the game, Michael Bennett's protest during the national anthem continued, but as you probably know by now, Justin Britt joined him. Britt stood at the bench and had his right hand on Bennett's left shoulder throughout the anthem. The significance of there, of course, being Britt is the most accomplished white player on the Seahawks to join Bennett's cause. Bennett said this week, for this cause really to take off and have some meaning and the NFL to have an impact, or for its white players to join in this cause for racial and social equality. And Britt after the game said he's trying to learn. He wants to learn more. about what is going on and why it's going on. He's from rural Missouri, or from Missouri, which is not quite the same as Bennett's upbringing in Texas or many other places and many other minorities in this country, and Britt admitted that after the game. Pete Carroll was very proud talking about it, very emotional talking about how proud he is that the Seahawks are coming together on this issue, and it is very serious to them. Back on the field, the starting defense allowed another long drive to start the game. 11 plays, 76 yards. It resulted in a field goal this week instead of the touchdown last week. But they still have some issues the starting defense does to start games. But then they settled down and didn't allow but another field goal at the last minutes of the first half. Then they exited the game after the first half. Other standouts, Chris Carson continues to run well, straight line running, make plays on special teams. He forced a fumble at the start of the second half that the Seahawks turned into a Blair Walsh field goal. Speaking of Blair Walsh quickly, after his two of his field goals tonight, both of his field goals tonight, he pointed to the Minnesota bench, pointing at him. He said that they were taunting him, his former teammates were, and he was in no mood for it. Some people said he was throwing the finger. What I saw from the press box was just an index finger. In some of the tape and reviews and videos I've seen since, it seems to be it was just his index finger. But suffice to say that Blair Walsh didn't appreciate his teammates getting on him. Job one now for the Seahawks is finding out who their left tackle is going to be and how that affects the rest of their offensive line. Obviously something they didn't want to be doing on August 19, 20, and 23, 24. A week from tonight, the Seahawks' third exhibition game against Kansas City should be the one where the starters play into the second half, the final big dress rehearsal for the regular season opener, September 10th at Green Bay. Thanks for watching. See all my coverage at Gregg Bell Seattle on Twitter and at thenewstribune.com.